Good evening, good morning, good noon, good night. 'Tis I, your host, Mask Delight. So welcome back, or anew. Let's play Hades 2. The last time in Hades 2, we went up to the surface for the first time. We took Raval, the Ardent Skull. It went okay. We went about halfway through the Rift of Thessaly. The Poseidon's Rift they created to stop Chronos. And now we're going to try another run with Zorphet the Moonstone Axe. And Chronos. We're also going to have a
The oath beckons.
Oath of the Unseen. So without further ado, let's start.
This way this time. The crest of the Queen.
Ah, a new boon, Hera.
The family stands united in our cause. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Pleased to make your acquaintance finally, my dear. Welcome to our world surface, such as it is. I promised the family that once you demonstrated your resolve to us, then I'd take you under my wing. And I always keep my vows.
So Hera is Queen of Olympus. Her main curse is Hitch. Afflicted foes take 30% of the damage dealt to other afflicted foes. She also has Born, so Sworn Strike is the attack version, Nexus Sprint is the sprint version of Hitch. And then Born Gain is the magic recovery. Whenever we run out of magic, prime it until the next location, prime 20 magic, and restore all magic. I'm going to pick up Sworn Strike because it is rare.
Her Majesty the Queen is with me now.
Now our attacks will do some extra damage to other enemies we don't hit.
The light of the moon is all that now illuminates the surface, where the dead have risen, and Olympus teeters on the brink of doom.
Damn you, Chronos. No way around the city. Have to get through.
Yep, we have to get through there. City under siege. Well, I guess it was under siege at one point. It's kind of destroyed at this point.
Now or never.
Well, let's give Hephaestus another nectar.
For you, mighty Hephaestus. Though you may not have occasion for such offerings, working a hot forge every night and day.
Oh, this is just a service job. No need to get all cordial and the like. Nice gesture from you, though. So cheers and all.
So that unlocks Hephaestus's Fatal List of Minor Prophecies.
I heard the latest, Witchy, that you're headed for our mountain tippy top. Just don't expect warm welcomes when you get here, as we are a bit preoccupied right now.
Make the sacrifice.
Ooh, Volcanic Strike. We haven't picked up that before. Our attacks occasionally create a blast that does 200 damage in the area. Volcanic Flourish. I do like that one, but we're going to go with Molten Touch. Your attacks and specials deal bonus damage to armor. 30%
Great and might.
bonus damage to armor.
Just
So that'll be
squeeze
useful
on
to
through.
shred some enemies' armor.
The seeing eye bats have returned.
So yeah, the Seeing Eye Bats are back. We can go to one of these cages and get a bird's eye view of the place. And I see in the bottom corner,
Need a quick
bottom
overview.
right-hand corner, some health to pick up. So let's grab that first.
That pylon's powering the barrier out there. A ghastly thing.
Okay, let's see what else. We could get double magic. There's a Demeter Blessing, there's blessings of a lot of different Olympians, and a Daedalus Hammer. I'm probably going to pick up the blessings of Hermes and the Daedalus Hammer and then figure out where to go from there.
says you even got your underworld blood curse sorted, so you're ready for a bit of a long-distance run. Just watch for bumps along the way, though. Let's speed you past them if we can.
Ooh, greater evasion. Whenever you're struck, you may dodge any damage. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm going to choose it until I figure out what the fate of the list is for Hermes, which requires giving him 2 nectar. Just a free pomegranate power. With that, we're going to upgrade our Molten Touch, so our attacks now do even more damage on this armor.
And don't mind me.
Second wave before I release the pylon. If there is a second wave, I think this is the second wave. Okay, here it is. Release the shades.
Clear.
Alright, dashing heave. This is new. Your dash strike hits 2 times in an area around you. Now our dash strike does this. That's useful. It doesn't cost any magic, and it's a nice wide attack. We'll see how useful it really is in our next fight.
Let's have a look around.
I think I'm going to go pick up a Demeter Blessing. Let's see if we can't get a second curse and activate our Arcana card that does extra damage when I mean it's a curse.
Was your line could scarce survive beyond the reaches of the underworld. Yet there you are, traipsing about as though not bound by your father's fate. How can this be?
And hopefully we'll get, well, Frigid Sprint works. Sprint forms a gust around you that lingers after you stop.
Now.
So now we have a second way of,
Go show that shade
a way
the
of
way.
doing a second curse.
There.
So we do a bit of extra damage when we get a fight.
What?
Okay, 2 more pylons
Almost
to go.
through.
A barricade bars passage to the docks beyond the city square, leaving the denizens of the city of Aphira confined to their ruinous environs.
We'll get through, even if it takes every shade in this city.
Okay. I guess we don't have a good boom. We have a good boom for Hephaestus, but we could use another.
Laughable. Olympus, I accept this message.
Min condition. At the start of each encounter, you are briefly invulnerable for 7 seconds. That's new, so I will choose that one.
Bones for
Oh,
the
I
broker.
have the Artificer. Completely forgot. I should have picked up those bones. Should have transformed them to a better reward. Alright, 1 more pylon, which means we can go to 1 more area. Let's see.
What else is here?
I guess why don't we see what else Herrick can give us. Alright, engagement ring, your cast inflict hitch, and whenever your foes within are slain, they damage surrounding foes. Hereditary Bane, your hitch effects do more damage and last for 5 extra seconds. Or Dying Witch, whenever hitch afflicted foes are slain. Damage all of the hitch afflicted foes. Ooh, Dying Wish sounds useful.
The sacred bond.
And Hera, the revered Queen of Olympus. She has more in common with us than one may first expect. She ensures some level of order on Olympus is maintained, but there is only so much she can do. You wonder if you can help her.
Locked.
Why? I guess I tried to exit too quickly. I guess, we'll just increase the amount of damage we do. An extra 50% damage.
Time to go.
So with that, the pylons are down. We take our drink that we do not need and head on to the shop.
To think my blessing could be had for a mere bit of coin. Know that the boatman brokered this particular exchange only for you. Our services have never been for sale.
Alright, again, we saw that last run. Divine Vengeance after you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. That sounds fun. And a pomegranate
Should be
level it
useful.
up.
All of this tainted gold. You'll see that it's disposed of properly, Lord Charon. I long to see that day.
You went through my old barn the other night while I was out. Could have cased the joint, but you didn't. Drank from my well, and that was it.
I'm no thief. And besides, your residence is filthy. You could stand to clean it up instead of facing me. Let me know if you need assistance, as I'll soon be passing through again.
Nah, thanks. If it was tidy in there, I couldn't snip my way around. And also, you shut up. I don't go telling you the way you ought to live. Heads up.
His polytheme is pretty simple. When he hears you dodge his rock attack, I'm just getting in close so I can apply both curses
The
at
crops
once.
come in.
There, I think it was Death Wish in action.
Really, huh?
Yeah, when he does that grab attack, he'll try to eat you. It does a lot of damage, so try to just dodge out of the way.
There you are.
There you go, that was a much better run than last time. Last time I think we lost to Death
How
Defiance
cold.
during this fight. This time I don't think we'll even end up with less health. And we got some Nightmare for that too. And a lubber. When Poseidon split the surface asunder, many believed only the strong would survive. But the strong perished too. They have no use now for the casks they once held to for dear life. So they throw it at us apparently. Okay, almost full health. Okay, I guess I'm going to switch to the Boon of Hestia. We need to level this up, and it will be nice to get a Hestia boon.
As planned. The docks. Driftwood. This ship's no closer to repair.
Someone works to the first ship. Ooh, there's a lot of explosive barrels here. I'll just set those off now.
Anchors.
Now I have to be careful with the fire, but otherwise I should be fine.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. You made it to the surface after all. I figured that you might. It's maybe even colder here than down below, but that, at least, we can fix right away, I think.
Nice, Smolder Ring. Your cast repeatedly inflicts scorch on foes. Warmth game or glowing coal. I'm going to choose Smolder Ring.
Heat it up.
Now our cast scorches foes. It doesn't matter what we choose because I'm going to transform it to a major gain. You do have that card. Now it's a bit easier to get 2 curses on a enemy. We just need to use our ring and attack.
Transform.
What do we get? A Boon of Hermes.
Hades.
I'm going to choose Quick Buck. We find golden in greater quantities. And speaking of gold, let's pick up a bunch more now. We don't need any maximum magic, so more gold is useful.
Ensnared. Exit gateway activated.
We have a good amount of gold, 416. Just again setting off the explosive barrels early, so I don't have to worry about that. Update. Anchors. What draws a mortal to the seas? The search for sustenance is understandable, at least. The search for the sublime, somewhat less so. Death by drowning is a fairly common way for such pursuits to end. But such a man's commitment to the sea is only beginning at that stage, and often he is weighed down more than his obsession. Weighed down by more than his obsession. We also have the entry for sea shamblers. Chronos raised a sunken fleet to sail against the gods. Helming each ship must surely be less difficult than that. Yet, the competence of these drowned crew leaves much to be desired. It is as though they are not a serious armada, but a diversion. More health or Demeter Blessing? I'm going to choose more health. This is a nice run so far. We have a good amount of health. More health.
Beginning attack run.
Ooh, it's someone new.
What? Icarus?
It's
What are
Icarus.
you doing here?
Come to aid us. He'll drop bombs on enemies after a short delay.
Well
And also,
Evening.
he gives us a little booty.
Nicely done.
It's really you. Before you say anything, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I spotted this ship and I had to drop in for a closer look. And now I'm going to take off. So let's pretend this never happened, hey?
Hold it right there, Icarus. I'm not about to let you just fly out on me again without a chat, at least. To start with, what are you doing in the middle of this blasted war?
The same thing I've been doing. Slowing these bastards down. If everyone like me pitched in a little bit, this war would have been well over by now.
That may be so, but this is a matter between gods and titans. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Bit late for that, Melly. Anyway, I've kept you for too long, but let me give you something I've been working on before I go. And these will work, I swear.
Nice, supply chain. Every 5 encounters really receive a delivery of 10 healing and 3 palm slices. Or Ingenious Strike. Our attacks gain extra power, but we prime 20 magic. Or Destructive Coating. We gain some armor. The next time we lose all of our armor, deal 2,000 damage to your surrounding foes. 10 extra power on Zorfet is not too much, considering how powerful it already is. Destructive Coating is okay, but I think we're going to go Supply Chain. Nice, consistent healing and palm slices.
You won't be disappointed.
Bye for now.
To the next
In a
lesson.
long run, this would be more beneficial than Destructive Coating. Let's just hopefully we can make it. Again, this one doesn't matter, just going to transform it. See, we're already doing like 100-something damage with a single swing of Zorfet. An extra 10 power, which would just add an extra 10 damage, isn't really much comparison.
There.
And we get more health. And a shop. Is this the shop? Feels a bit early for the shop with the fire.
The Black Flagship.
No, it's not. It's just an intermediary shop. Hey, but we have plenty of money, so we can spend a bit.
In the name of Hades.
Heaven's Flourish. Your specials inflict blitz. I guess we're going to go with that one. It's a new item. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to also pick up this palm set. It's more divine vengeance. I'm going to save the rest of my gold for the next shop. Not that I probably need to save my gold. I'm probably going to get plenty
Who's next?
I know I think I said Hera was my least favorite Olympian. If I didn't, she is my least favorite Olympian. But in this run, Hitch is doing a lot of damage. I will admit to that. It's still, I think, my least favorite of all the curses. It's just not as fancy or fun. Ooh, natural gas. Whenever scorch-afflicted foes are slain, they damage surrounding foes. That sounds like fun. And we got our delivery palm slices. Molten Touch, Dying Wish, and Mint Condition. Also got some iron here. We had an entry. Harpy Talon. Once, harpies lived in crags and caves, supping on vermin and the lot. But in their insolence, they sought to rise higher and higher above their station. To roost upon the mountain of the gods appears to be something of a generational challenge. Thus they have made powerful enemies, but in Chronos, they have made a powerful facilitator. And also droplets. The Naiads and Oceanids have their own problems, living in their waters, these spirits, for example. When a mortal skull earns a watery tomb, sometimes a certain type of water demon takes up residence therein. Then, once settled, it can quickly make more.
Transfer now.
Well, that's a lot of enemies. pomegranate or more gold? We kind of don't need more gold. We have plenty for the shop, so let's go grab the pomegranate.
Boozers. These palms are even here.
Molder Ring, cast deal even more scorch. I might have to reevaluate how I feel about Hera, because this run has been going pretty well with her blessing. And look, we got another one
Ship.
as well in the shop.
Now, distant shores upon which proudly rests the mountain of the gods have suddenly grown near, and the Black Flagship is prepared to send the princess there.
The coast is dead ahead. Olympus, I accept this message.
Huh. Proper upbringing. When you have at least 3 Earth, all your common boons gain rarity. I think I'm going to choose that one because we actually have 3 Earth.
The strength of Earth.
So now Quick Buck and Frigid Sprint both upgraded. Now we gain more gold and we do a bit more damage with our sprint dash. I'll level up Frigid Sprint, why not? And now it's time for a new boss.
Now take me to the coast.
It's Eris.
Hi, babe.
He's in our way for real
Hey,
this time.
sailor. What a coincidence running into you like this so far away from home. Where are you headed? Maybe I could give you a lift.
You know perfectly well where I'm headed. And I can get there on my own, thanks.
You sure about that? Because it looks like you've been having a pretty rough night so far, and it's only going to get worse.
I don't care for your insinuations here, Eris. Speak plain or get out of my way.
Oh, I'll speak plain. You're boring, I don't like you, and you don't get to order me around. Run!
Going straight in. Eris has the Rail of Adamant, a nocturnal arm from the first game. She puts it to great use, shooting us down. Ow. Doing a lot of damage. She doesn't do too much damage right now, unfortunately. That will change.
Catch!
She also can bombard you. That's something the Rail of Adamant can do. It can just drop bombs.
That does it!
And now she bombs herself and doubles her attack power. So now she does 20 damage instead of 10. And that's not the full extent of her powers. If you need to, you can hide behind these tables, not get hit by her sniper bullets. Sniper bullets and the shotgun especially does a lot of damage if you're close. Now there goes our first death defy.
Finished. Give up!
Come on, Eris, get down here and fight me.
Bombs away! Alright, fine.
Oh, here we go. Her attack power increases yet again. If you can stay behind her when she's doing the shotgun, you'll have nothing to fear. But if you're in front of her when she gets the shotgun, it does so much damage. Eventually the sniper bullets will take out the table. So you're going to have to be careful. They are possible to run around her and dodge. Ooh, that attack is also devastating. It's shorter range than her other attacks, so if you run away from her, it's not too big a deal. Yeah, and this isn't even her final form. She has one last power-up that she can do. She's got very little life. Ooh, I got hit by that. We lost our second death to 5. Come on, Eris, go down. Okay, here's the last power-up. Playing this very defensively because I do not want to die this close to my objective. There we go. I took a ton of damage at the very end, but Strife is vanquished.
A narrow victory, but still. Golden
That gives us a golden apple. Okay, and now my true objective, what I want to go for, Olympus. The mountain of Olympus.
The path to Olympus.
I'm definitely switching out to the Ghost Onion. We'll just get a bunch of healing right at the start, and then have to live with that for the rest of the fight. Hopefully we can find what we're looking for relatively early.
At last.
Oh, and here it is, Adamant. This is the material I wanted to get.
It's under attack. You'll burn.
Yeah, these enemies have a lot of health. Even with Zorfat doing so much damage, they take so many hits to take down. Okay, Daedalus Hammer or Magic? I'm definitely going to use Daedalus Hammer. We haven't used much magic this run.
Olympian automatons defending the mountain. Let me see if I can't help a bit. Wait, why are you attacking me?
Yeah, the automatons can't tell friend
leave me
from
little
foe.
choice.
So we have to destroy everything we're going to do.
The mountain's own defenses turned on me. Automatons apparently are not my friends.
Alright, we have a new choice. Furious Whirlwind. You channel your mega attack faster and move 50% faster while it's active.
We'll hew through anything.
That's interesting.
The Battle of Olympus hangs in the balance as the mountain's mechanical protectors and the Titan's forces continue to collide, shaking the heavens themselves.
All the world shivers. Keepsake ran out.
Yeah, if our Ghost Onion's expired,
is
so this
there?
is all the health we're going to get this entire run.
Wait.
These satyrs are annoying, you can only hit them from behind, and have a shield otherwise. Okay. Ooh, palm slices. Nom nom nom.
Coinage.
Snow Shambler. There's no better way to ensure something or other gets done than by making it forbidden. The Mountain of the Gods is not for mortals, yet some always attempt to climb. It is perilous, of course, but now with the Titan Lord exerting his influence, such fools have a new opportunity at hand.
Hear me, on my authority.
Bridal Gown. Your boons become heroic, and lose rarity every 7 encounters. That sounds useful. I don't know how many encounters are going to be left. Or rousing reception. You cast damage foes as they join the encounter wherever they appear. Or Born Game, we've already seen that. I'm going to take Bridal Blow. So that's upgraded. Let's see. Heaven Flourish and Natural Gas to Heroic. The highest rank for Olympian boons. And every 7 ranks will go down to Epic. And then after 7 encounters, it'll go down to Rare. And then it'll go down to Common. But for now, we have some very powerful attacks. I turned around just in time to block my attack. Oh no. This eagle is not friendly. Alright, it's gone.
Flew off.
Yeah, I think his name is like Atos or something like that. He's not friendly to our stuff.
There he is.
We'll find the person he is friendly to later.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, another new one. Electric Overload. Whenever your blitz effects activate, a bolt of chain lightning fires from the foe. That sounds useful. It's not much damage, only 15 damage, but it still sounds useful. Definitely going to take more health. We don't have any death defies, so I'm going to need more health to survive.
Gold pikes. Burn.
Oh, hello, Athena.
Well met.
I don't have an extra to gift you, unfortunately.
The noble princess of the dead at last. I am your cousin Athena, and proud to welcome you to Olympus. Yet I could be prouder, as this wasn't always such a miserable place.
Hail, Lady Athena, and well met. Please call me Melinoë. Now where can I direct my wrath, that we may liberate your mountain stronghold and see its glory all restored?
Well met indeed, Melinoë. The wretched Titan's armies have infiltrated our most sacred grounds. On them your wrath may be well spent, especially as you rise toward the summit, where most of our family now takes refuge.
The Palace of Zeus. And what of you? Why aren't the others out here fighting by your side?
Because that is precisely what our strategy requires, for they aided your arrival, did they not? Now, let us go our separate ways, and may my blessing aid in your ascent.
But first I wanted to point out that the shield Athena has, I believe that's the Shield of Chaos, another of the Nocturnal Arms from the first game. If I'm recognizing it correctly.
My Aegis is yours.
Ooh. Replenish. Okay, so we have Stalwart Stand. Gain 1 extra Death Defiance that replenishes each location, but you prime 125 magic. Oh boy. Divine Dash. Your dash deals damage to surrounding foes when you end up and can deflect. This doesn't actually take over our dash. Our Blizzard Dash. So that's good. Or Renewed Faith. Replenish all spent uses of Death Defiance now and improve their potency. We've lost all our Death Defiance. I'm going to accept that.
Back into the fray.
Now with renewed vigor, let's go see Demeter.
Hear me, on my authority.
Alright, Tranquil Gain, Plentitude Foliage, it's a bit late for Plentitude Foliage. Or Weed Killer. I guess I'm gonna pick up Tranquil Gain. Others don't really appeal to me too much. The Weed Killer is a decent option, but I just wanted to pick up the Tranquil Gain this time.
Sappers.
We're doing a lot of damage here.
Got them, Chronos.
A shop or a mini boss? Ooh, I could show off the mini boss this area, but we have plenty of money. So I prefer to go to the shop.
Lord Charon. Sort of. A note says, "Hey, take what you need for gold. Honor system."
Heights such as these are no place for the boatmen of the underworld, and yet his wares are curiously to be found, born here perhaps by allies that remain unseen.
Allies whom I certainly appreciate. Here's the gold.
We're so accustomed to my sister-in-law Hestia being off on her own, why we even stopped saving a seat in my palace. But she's here to stay this time, aren't you, Hess?
Oh, my dearest Zeus, perish the thought that I would ever leave again. You've given me such a warm welcome, after all, having removed my blasted seat only to put it back. Though, let's not worry hot stuff here with all of that.
A new duo boon. Thermodynamics. Your blitz effects also inflict scorch whenever they deal damage. Okay. It's a faded choice, so I'm going to choose
Thunderous power.
I'm also going to pick up more health, and we have enough money for this pomegranate for another boost of Tranquil Gain. And we could get a pomegranate power, but I will get even more health. We already have 315, so that's not enough for me. I need even more health.
Stop.
These guys are super annoying. They can go into this mode where they have these orbiting projectiles that take so little damage.
For me.
More health, more healing, and some more palms of power. Okay, now we actually have to choose ash or bones. I suppose I need more ash than anything.
Sky Dragons.
Definitely these, the eagle again. Oh, and there's not much room to dodge in here. Ow. There's a lot of enemies.
Last one.
Panache. And, ooh, more health or a shop. This is probably the last shop before the boss. So I'm definitely going to go to the shop.
Quiet here, at least.
Ooh, and more adamant. I'm going to need a lot of this stuff.
In the name of Hades.
Burnt Offering. We could give up greater evasion, 4 plus 60 magic, and health. We could do highly flammable or hot pot. Ooh, hot pot. You have a dodge chance, which is doubled against scorch afflicted foes. And we might as well get this up because, excuse me, we made it all the way to the boss of Olympus. So let's go see who it is.
Stop right there. Ah, here comes the unexpected wrinkle in my master's plan. I know who you are, lost daughter of Hades, and I know that you know who I am. I had a premonition of this very moment.
Lord Prometheus, I presume. You must have premonitions all the time. I'd not heard you were liberated, or that Chronos is the master you serve. Solidarity between titans, then?
Call it a change of heart. I was a coward and a fool, you see, to have sided once with gods against my kind, but no more. This is my attempt at atonement.
What, by leading this reckless assault? I never took you for a coward, but you remain a fool.
Perhaps you're right, but I shall be a victorious fool at least. For I have seen you stand no chance at all. Items attack.
Your attacks mean nothing to me for the first 8 seconds. Then I'm scared after that. Alright, this attack homes in on you, and then leaves a huge mess of fire on the ground. So you want to make sure it's out of the way. This also leaves a mess of fire on the ground. So you also make sure that's well out of the way. Alright, with this attack he's going to prophesize where he's going to attack. And you just have to avoid it. It does a ton of damage if you get hit by that. Don't bring in your allies. That's just rude.
I think otherwise.
I got hit by that.
Watch this.
Okay, he's doing this one last time.
Combust. Come on.
Alright, the last chance. But Prometheus is low.
You'll make plenty.
Oh, like that. That was a huge mistake. Go down. He's down! Oof!
I knew this would happen, yet I could not prevent it, do you see? I could only do my part.
What was that about me not standing a chance you said earlier, Prometheus?
Silence. Save your troubles for your master Chronos.
It's not my troubles that I mean to save, Agent of Change. You God, I hate you all.
Oh, thank the gods.
There we go. That was a run of the surface with Zorafet. Surface Scourer.
A bit too close.
No, we ended with natural gas and Heaven Flourish in its heroic states. Let's see. It also liked Smolder Ring. That was definitely a useful addition. Let's just turn these off. Mint Condition helped a bit. Divine Vengeance, okay. Chronos, obviously, best boy. Or girl, I'm actually not sure. Oh, apparently it's a girl. Chronos is a girl, I did not know that. Anyway, this was Hades 2. Prometheus, a rebellious titan who once fought alongside the gods of Olympus, but later stole from them, and all for the sake of mortal kind. And for that he was punished in a manner now well known. If truly he knows what shall come to pass, then he bears a terrible burden, yet perhaps in the future he foresees he shall finally be free of it.
A feather.
Now unfortunately, that is all for Hades 2 right now.
Having suppressed the fate-wrought curse confining her within the underworld, the Princess of the Dead is witness to the war that rages in the heavens and the earth. Her aim, to reach the mountain of the gods, and there disrupt the massing forces of their crafty foe. We know for certain she arrives intact, but who can say what happens from that point? Most certainly not I. Not yet.
So yeah, so that was both the surface and the underworld conquered in Hades 2, but there's still more to do in this game. There's still a weapon to show off, and there's still more resources to be gathered and more things to show, so we're going to be continuing at least for now.
That's more like it. A satisfactory result that time, wouldn't you say?
Oh, finally.
You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder. Who cares? This is the life right here.
It's
Thank
an
you for
auspicious
waiting.
night.
You must know the Titan Prometheus. I faced him on Olympus. Little wonder he now fights against the gods, having met his doom and lived. Unlike the mortals he supposedly cares for so much.
Prometheus. I took no pleasure in his plight. The gods certainly know how to make an example of someone. Now he seeks vengeance. A favored pattern in the weavings of the fates.
Now that you mention it, his knowledge of the future seems similar to that of your sisters. Do you suppose he's sided with Chronos because he knows Chronos will ultimately win?
I do not wish to speculate, Princess. All I know is the Titan of Foresight never was the violent sort. His experience in captivity must have changed him.
I'll have to change him some more.
Garbage also means that Eris is here. Hey, Eris.
You traitor. How dare you stand against me and our cause? And of all the nerve to show your face again here. You'll be cast out for what you've done.
Sorry, babe, but I'm not going anywhere. Thank Nyx and Hecate and their unbreakable oaths. Besides, you got me all wrong.
Oh? Perhaps I merely mistook you for one of Nyx's other daughters who readily shot at me using the rail of adamant.
No, that was me all right, and I had a great time. But I take umbrage with the traitor thing. Think I made clear I wasn't on your side.
Then you serve Chronos.
Sure.
Sister Selene.
Good evening.
A lot of people to talk with.
Oh, little star. During such phases, I remain unseen in the night sky. and can enjoy a moment's rest. So let us speak a little more. Although I fear that speaking starts to drain me of my light. How fares the task?
Great Selene, I am honored by your presence here. The task proceeds at pace, I think. Although, as you well know, we have much left to do. I'm grateful you've been watching over me.
And I am grateful for the opportunity. I am the Eye of Night, but you, I think, have come to be her sword. Until we see each other once again under her veil.
Farewell till then. It's a pity we've so little opportunity to speak, Lord Charon. Though I'm grateful to be seeing you more frequently of late.
Oh, Arachne's here too. There's
Lord
just
Charon
so
always
many people came
delivers.
to visit.
Oh, hello there, my friend. I happened to see the boatman sculling down the Cocytus, presumably to you, for he had all sorts of supplies. He was generous enough to offer me passage, whether he knew it or not.
Great to see you here, and welcome, Arachne. I'm certain Charon doesn't mind such a courteous stowaway. Is there anything we can do to make your stay with us more comfortable?
No, thank you. I don't intend to be here very long, especially since the boatman is my ticket home. I'll just make certain all my silk here is patched up and then be on my way. Be well, won't you?
You too. Some moon dust.
Moon dust, and order some more. We can also order Nightmare. I still prefer to order moon dust. We don't have enough opal points.
You flushed Prometheus out from his hiding spot. Slipped from his chains somehow. Whether he is a pure idealist or merely in it for rebellion's sake, I've yet to ascertain.
His reasons for siding with Chronos seem plain enough. For one, he wants his vengeance on Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest. And for another, he's a Titan himself.
I am a Titaness as well, as his sister Selene, lest you forget. Our lineage need not dictate our loyalties or principles. Although perhaps Prometheus sees otherwise.
Is it true he can see all that is to come?
He's merely mad, perhaps. And in more ways than one.
Well, well.
Eris stands against us. Just as I neared my destination on the surface, she was there. Let the adamant rail do much of the talking.
Imagine my surprise. So what to do? Can't kick her out since all children of Nyx are welcome here. Whose ever bright idea that was. Maybe give her some more second chances?
You've made your point. Odysseus on leave. You're ready.
Let's see. Let's plan a bit of everything.
Take all the time you need.
Now back here, we have some new...
May my intent be true.
Reveal a hidden isle in the Rift of Thessaly, where you may restore some health amidst turmoil. That sounds good.
Oskion Katoski.
Your will is done.
Also, we have Necromantic Influence. Gain the ability to sprint to any loon shades you encounter, turning them against your foes.
Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you.
And that made a promise, a new promise.
So
We'll check that out in a
mote
second.
it be.
The other new incantation is Rush of Fresh Air. We don't have enough Fate Driftwood for this. Cause the location on the surface sometimes contains Shrine of Hermes. There's also Artisan Tools. Cause location upon the surface sometimes contain an Infernal Trope. We don't have enough Mandrake for that. First I'm going to buy the Fate Fabric needed, and then I'm going to buy Nectar and Bath Salt. And move on to our Arcana cards. Because we have a golden
Ashes
apple.
Of the past.
We can finally unlock Divinity.
Afraid not.
For now, oh, I can't disable the Huntress. We're just going to have to wait till we have more Psyche to unlock Strength so that we can unlock Divinity. Well, for one, let's upgrade Divinity and Strength. Well, I'm going to upgrade Divinity both times.
Now I see.
That's all our Moonstone Dust, unfortunately. Well, not quite all of our Moonstone Dust, but most of it.
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. How fared your recent surface sea journey, young one? I still remember well the boundless waters there. How blue and tranquil they were.
Tranquil? My experience was not exactly that.
They were tranquil, damn it.
Alright, next time on Hades 2, we're going to be going back to the surface. With a trinket of some sort.
The shard.
And
the arms of night.
The black
At last. Cassynth, the black coat. Envelop me in darkness that our foes cannot escape.
I like the sound of that.
This is probably my favorite weapon, containing the black coat. Yeah, it's a futuristic mech suit. I like how it improves your sprint speed as well as your attack speed, depending on when you upgrade it. And we can also create the Rod of Fishing.
The Rod of Fishing.
This allows us to fish up
What shall the rivers yield to us?
fish to sell for bones. And that's everything unlocked. All the Nocturnal Arms, all the gathering tools. And as I said, next time we're going to take another run of the surface with the shovel to see what materials we can get there. So hopefully I will see you then.